Welcome to sunny San Diego, California. Not only one of America's hottest vacation spots, America's finest city has also been the city that the United States Navy's called home since 1918. And being a city built off the life that the ocean brought in, seafood has reigned supreme in San Diego since the beginning, and it still does today.
Hey guys, Charlie Boots here, and we have proudly partnered with Mossy Ford to bring you the best of San Diego. Let's get into it. Mossy Ford had us riding around the Pacific Coast in style in a beautiful 2019 custom limited expedition truck. And that made traveling San Diego's vast terrain a dream. Our lodging partners for this tour were Northern San Diego County's Pala Casino Spa and Resort, Southern California's most complete gaming resort, and let me tell you, the Pala's a party all its own, and Pacific Beach's iconic Tower 23 Hotel, featuring in-room balconies, a rooftop sun deck. Tower 23 is everything you dream Pacific Beach to be. This is how you do San Diego. We had some incredible guests along the way. Some of the top chefs in the country throwing down some of the best dishes in the world, along with some of the best ball players. NFL Alumni San Diego chapter president Lynell Hamilton joined us. And his son Deuce said he's tired of waiting. And let's get this thing started. Welcome to the best of San Diego. Now's the time where you gotta start paying close attention, because magic's happening right in Little Italy. Next up, on the best of San Diego, the beautiful Born and Raised. Pure class. It feels like you're in a movie set, and you don't quite know if you're in the future or you're back in the roaring 20s. But you do know that every single detail was thought out and well planned. In-house dry aging, tableside prep, and a rooftop lounge overlooking downtown San Diego is only the beginning at Born and Raised. So folks, here we are, the best of San Diego. We've hit Born and Raised, and we're here with the president of the NFL Alumni San Diego, Mr. Lynell Hamilton. Yeah. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, doing really good.
Born and Raised.
I loved it. It was, I would like to say it is the top restaurant I've been to here in San Diego. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The name of the game is tableside at Born and Raised. That's exactly what all your courses are. Born and Raised, tableside. That's the house-made Caesar salad she's mixing around. But wait until you see the fillets they're throwing down here. The team at Born and Raised has the cooking experience down to a science. Not only are you getting grade A aged and prepared steak, but you're also getting a grade A performance tableside. And it doesn't just stop at the dinners. It goes for the tableside cocktail cart, which in all honesty, the way Born and Raised handles their cocktail preparation, they could have a successful bar in every major city in America serving drinks alone. It feels like sitting tableside and you have a personal magician performing for you. You start pairing that with some of the items from the happy hour menu, and it's a lights out experience.
What makes this such a special city?
You know what? It reminds me back when I first got here, and my uncle was telling me, he said that, you know, when you choose a school, make sure you think about where you want to be at when football's all over. I had a feeling that this was going to be a place I wanted to come back to.
Yeah.
If anybody's thinking about, you know, making this place home, especially NFL players, we like to live nice now.
Right. This muscles got to be able to relax.
You got to relax a little bit. So this is the place to be to actually come back and reside in and actually raise a family. San Diego's big on that.
Raise a family and raise your quality of life. You can do both right at Born and Raised.
That's how you do it.
Like my man Deuce said, that's how you do it. And we finished our incredible experience at Born and Raised with the tableside dessert cart and house-made ice cream. That is how you get the best of San Diego kicked off. Special thanks to our friends at the NFL Alumni San Diego, President Lynell Hamilton. And a standing ovation to the team over at Born and Raised. Now it's time to hop back in our Mossy Ford and head to Pacific Beach. We're checking in to the first hotel on this trip, the iconic Tower 23. Pacific Beach's premier lodging destination, Tower 23, features a one-of-a-kind rooftop deck, ocean views from your bed, and houses one of the best restaurants in San Diego. We're going to dive into the gem below Tower 23. Welcome to Jordan. So, Chef, here at Jordan, a lot of respect paid to the ocean here on the menu.
Oh, yeah.
How did you put it all together?
It's huge, and I feel like that we're really swinging a little bit more heavy seafood, just in general in the dining out here in San Diego. But you and I know we grew up on the East Coast, seafood out there. It's a little different out here, but equally as good. I brought the sushi bar back about a year ago, which is awesome. That's how we started the Jordan 14 years ago when we opened. We got the steakhouse portion on the dinner menu, which as you saw.
Absolutely.
Lunchtime's awesome too. I mean, we do brunch here Saturday and Sunday, but we got sandwiches, we got sushi, we got all kinds of stuff. Great salads. So,
yeah. Everything at lunch was incredible. My personal recommendation are the mussels. Those are a must try. And then we got to meet up with Chef Gabriel for dinner. Chef Gabriel, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
You can't, come on. How can it be anything other than great
Exactly right.
now?
Nice seafood tower in front of you.
Yeah, what do we got here?
We got some king crab. We have some lobster, oysters, some shrimp. We have a nice poke on the bottom. A little mix of everything.
When you have that ocean sitting right outside the door, what is it like when you approach the seafood game?
It's easy. The ocean's right there, so it's so much easier. We brought in a 65-pound bluefin tuna about 2 weeks ago, and it was gone in 2 days.
What's it like? Did you bring the whole deal in?
Yeah, I actually have it on my Instagram. I was holding it, and it's probably like from the ground. It's probably like this tall. Yeah, it was a beast, and it's nice just having those freedoms. There's always like fish coming up to the docks every day.
Yeah,
every day.
The
So
fish could come in here and get a table. They're so close.
Exactly right.
And that wasn't all. Chef Gabe's grand finale was the duck, which was out of this world. Then he brought us a couple rounds of dessert. I'm really starting to love San Diego. What's your favorite thing about San Diego?
Me, I've been here now. It's like came with 2 duffel bags, never turned back. I mean, you got the beach, you got the mountains. It's just great. A little bit best of both worlds.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jordan at Tower 23 has got the blueprint down pat. And now it's back to Little Italy. We're going to check out one of the best seafood restaurants in San Diego. Ironside Fish and Oyster. Let's go. One way to describe Ironside would be absolutely killer. And I'm not just talking about the thousands of piranhas on the wall. The design and layout of Ironside is second to none. And the food is some of the best seafood you'll find anywhere in the country. We caught up with executive chef Mike Reedy so we could fully dive in on Ironside Fish and Oyster. So, folks, here we are in the heart of Little Italy, right here at Ironside, and Chef right here has put down something tremendous. Chef, walk them through the tower.
All right, so up top, we got a few of our oysters up here. These are jade oysters we use for happy hour. Amazing. This is San Diego caught uni. It came in about 10 minutes ago.
Still dancing?
It's still dancing, still moving, still alive. A lot of times I tell people to put that uni in the oyster, and it's the Ironside superfood. There you go. And then you got a bunch of peel and eat shrimp tossed in Old Bay. You got 2 half lobsters, and then 2 ceviches, a rockfish, and shrimp aguachile.
Oh my God, they don't run out of any ideas over here. Creativity is something you see pumping from the design, from the menu.
Creativity happens quite often because we have to go with what the fishermen bring us. A lot of times, the less is more in that aspect. You got great seafood, you just want to do.
Right, let it
just
speak
cook
for itself.
Let it speak for itself, so.
And it sure is. From the squid to the stuffed crab, and then that lobster roll with the homemade baked bread was incredible.
What do you tell people who have not yet experienced San Diego and all it has to offer?
A lot of time what they have in mind is they want to just go out and eat and drink. So I give them a lot of suggestions in Little Italy, and go see Coronado, see Point Loma. Those are amazing sightseeing places. Obviously all the zoo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Places to go too.
If you can't make it to the zoo, you just pull up right here in Ironside.
We got the petting zoo. Still moving.
Chef, thank you so much, man.
Yeah, cheers.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Big thanks to Chef Mike and the team at Ironside. And now, we're gonna take it from the ocean to the mountains.
Next up on the Best of San Diego, the Pala Casino, Spa, and Resort. Let's go.
The Pala Resort is an absolute oasis in the heart of the Palomar Mountains. The tribe has built this experience to be the best of the best. And it sure is. They had me walking on a cloud, but it doesn't stop there. From the gaming to the lavish restaurant selection, Pala has it all. Beautiful rooms and relaxing spa experience makes Pala the ideal weekend or 2-week getaway. To learn more about Pala, hit the link above. But for right now, let's get into all the great food that Pala has to offer.
All right, so folks, here we are at the Pala Resort and Casino. We got Chef Kurt in the house.
What a pleasure to meet you. Thank you
Pleasure
very
to
much.
meet you. Advertising manager, Mr. Coley McAvoy. How do you tell the story of the Pala?
Well, first and foremost, it always starts with the casino. And they have a bunch of amenities surrounding them, the hotel, the restaurants, so that it really helps to encapsulate and really give them a great experience that they can step away from machines, you know, enjoy time off at our spa, go to the hotel, enjoy one of Chef Kurt's great restaurants, you know. And
which one? Jeez. This man right here, folks, all the restaurants that are here at the Pala Resort, you oversee every single one. How do you manage all this?
You know what? I love them all. Yeah. I dine at them all on a regular basis, not just for quality assurance, but also just to get a spin on how I can make improvements. So it's all about following the excitement and the trends that we're setting in the entertainment, and it's truly a privilege to be at Pala.
It truly was a privilege to be at Pala. And the highlight for me was dinner in the Oak Room. The Oak Room is Pala's premier fine dining offering. We started things off with the bacon-wrapped scallops and oysters. And then, Chef blew the lid off the whole party. He brought out the biggest crab legs and lobster tails we've ever seen. After the seafood, Chef brought in their cousin, the monstrous bone-in ribeye, which was perfectly cooked and tender.
What size truck do you have to use to get those lobsters and those crab legs in here? Because they're monsters.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up. We actually have to use several trucks to get those. Yeah, it's not just a parachute drop here at Pala.
Thank you so much for everything.
Charlie, thank you. It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Charlie, have a great day, and thanks for coming to Pala.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys at the Pala. All right, guys, we have a big stop right now on the Best of San Diego. We're headed to the Kettner Exchange. Let's do it.
The Kettner Exchange is one of the slickest properties we've been to. It looks like a treehouse designed by royalty. With the beautiful rooftop cabanas, vinage coming through the roof, and live trees inside the restaurant, I'm pretty sure you've never seen a place like Kettner. And I know you've never tasted these flavors unless you've had Chef Bryant's cooking.
Chef Bryant, incredible dinner we had here.
Nice meeting you.
Now that menu, there's a lot of fusions from all around the world. You got some Asian fusions in there. What's it like putting that menu together?
My background is classic French.
Okay.
Le Cirque 2000 from the East Coast in New York, CIA in Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
And then I did a lot of traveling in Southeast Asia, so that's where a lot of that Asian kind of like influence comes
Absolutely.
in. The base is still French. It's very simple, but a lot of Asian-like influence, yeah.
Oh, the pork belly and the bun was incredible.
The Cantonese-style buns, yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
that was incredible. Besides the incredible food, you also see in the restaurants here is the architecture is on a different level.
Yeah. The owner is very artistic. He's very much into that, all about like the design and all. So yeah, we put a lot of time, a lot of effort into that as well. We've designed on the same property here, Devil's Dozen, which is right across over here in the parking
Today, the
lot.
lunch menu opened, right?
Yeah, we just did yesterday. Soft open, yeah. So we've done that. The Devil's Dozen, donuts in the morning time and all, and we're surrounded with some really good people. I'm blessed by that. So
Absolutely,
you know, it works. It makes it all like fulfilling at the end of the day.
Thanks for what you're doing.
Hey,
Thank
pleasure.
you for what you put down
Thank
tonight.
you guys. Yeah, thanks for coming in.
After Kettner Exchange, we hopped in our Mossy Ford and checked out the legendary Bob Hope Memorial. And seeing that we're in the military town of San Diego, it's only right that we end this tour at a fort.
Well, we got a special one for you up next on the Best of San Diego. Powered by our friends at Mossy Ford and home of the old Ford building here in San Diego. Let's get into Fort Oak. Chef Brad, everybody in San Diego has been talking about you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So
Thanks for having me.
The reputation goes into all the restaurants that we visited. They were saying, just wait till you get to Fort Oak.
That means a lot. Thank you. If there's collectively more better chefs and better food going out in San Diego, or in any city for that matter, it's better for business for all of us. Yeah. The culinary scene has been developing, over the past 5 years, leaps and bounds. So we're on the way up. The important thing for Fort Oak is you can come here 5 different times and have 5 different experiences.
From back here, they dehydrate the fruit that they're using in the bars right there.
And the bar at Fort Oak is a complete experience all its own. The bartenders are chefs, and the chefs are bartenders.
Fresh baked bread,
Yes.
local caught seafood. It's incredible how fresh everything is.
Everything, from start to finish is either thought out, planned, or, a byproduct of something.
Right.
We just do our best to reutilize.
And then there's months, the wait is months long to get a seat here at the chef's table where you actually watch them prepare everything and throw it down right in front of you.
Yeah, so we do chef's tasting 4 times a month, and it's been, really positive. And, we have 14 seats in the kitchen, so people are kind of booking out far to be a part of it.
What makes San Diego so special to you?
It's just a unique place because you have all different walks of life, people from around the country. So, you get to feel those different ways of living, the way people grow up, and I think that, you attract different people for that reason.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My advice to you, plan months out so you can get a seat right here and watch the man do his thing. Chef, thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, guys, and that will do it for the Best of San Diego.
See you in San Diego.
What's your
Say
big
bye-bye.
line?
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Special thanks to our partners at Cutter & Buck, NFL Alumni San Diego, and Mossy Ford for keeping us on the road. Cheers to our lodging partners, Tower 23 and the Pala Resort Spa and Casino. Thanks for joining us on the Best of San Diego. Be sure to subscribe to the channel today so you don't miss a beat. We'll see you there, and next time on The Charlie Boot Show.